Ooh, is my camera blurry? Make sure I ain't got that blurry.
Okay, we can name up. We want to see how many people.
Come in and stuff.
We leaving it up?
Yeah.
Alright.
There you go.
Yeah.
Let some people get up in here first. Oh, shoot. Let me tune in first. You know how we do.
Yes, sir.
Oh. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Y'all, we finna get ready and turn up in just a minute. We finna let some of y'all get in here. If y'all in here coming, you're here. Let us know that you are here. We wanna see. We wanna know. Oh, shoot. You should have brought the speaker so you can play some of your music. Huh? Y'all, if y'all are in here, let us know. Comment we in here or we here. Because we finna get this story time on the road in just a second. Soon as baby come, my stuff all crazy. Y'all, sorry that we are late.
No, I got it.
Let me fix this cover. Y'all, sorry, excuse everything. We are last minute trying to get everything together, y'all, because we were watching a movie, as y'all know already. What is the movie?
King Kong.
Godzilla versus Kong. Yes, y'all. If you in here, go ahead and press that like button, y'all. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
What's happening?
To the live stream. Y'all, we're finna be doing live streams every Saturday. We're gonna try to we're gonna try to go live. Yeah, cancel that. We're gonna try to go live every Saturday.
What's poppin'?
At 7 p.m. Eastern and 6 p.m. Central. Am I correct?
Yeah,
we're gonna try, but today we running a little bit late because we was watching Godzilla versus Kong, y'all, and it's so good. Ah, yes, parents like, hey, me,
y'all hear me? You hear me?
Yeah, we just watched that. Yeah, and it's so good. I don't want to spoil it, for nobody, but that movie is a very, very good movie, y'all.
Yeah.
But yeah. Okay. We finna get ready to start.
Do a little story time. It's crazy story, y'all.
Sipping on our favorite. We gotta get us a bottle of that. You feel me? It's good and cold. She said, love your prank yesterday. Thank you, babe. We love your pranks too. All the time, girl. Because you stay getting him. Do my camera look like it's blurry? Or am I tripping?
You tripping. Just your eyes. See?
No, it just look like it's blurry up here towards this way. But we good.
We good. I don't know if she be acting like that, y'all.
Thank you. But yeah, y'all, go ahead and like this video. Like it up, like it up, like it up. So we can go ahead and recommend this story time out there because it's going to be...
Jumping. We got to get some more people in here, y'all, before we start the story time.
Yeah. But if they don't come on in here, we're just going to start it up.
Yeah.
And they'll have to catch you.
So we got me on mine here.
Or else, But it's a Saturday. Ain't today Saturday? So I know everybody probably doing their own little thing. I left the cup. Let me go get the cup.
She said, drink me something like that. It's not blurry. She said it's not blurry.
Okay, I thought it was. Just might be my eye. Don't nobody want to join, but we finna go ahead and start this story.
I'm waiting to the
Well, we gonna wait to start this story time. We can take some shots.
I'm not taking no shots. I told her I wasn't really gonna drink like that, and I'm not.
He gonna drink some though, y'all.
I'm gonna drink a little bit.
I I don't know why he always try to act like he don't drink.
I'm not a drinker like that.
Yes, dude, just be capping. Open this for me. Hold on, I probably got it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Got the muscles, y'all.
I gotta put my muscles to work, like he always say. Put your muscles to work. Give it an extra little We taking our first shot together though, babe.
Okay.
Get this show on the road. Cause y'all, we finna, like I said, we're about to start going live every single Saturday at 7 p.m.
Oh yeah.
So y'all can get to know us a little bit better. So y'all can get to understand us a little bit better. Yeah, cause we want y'all to be like family. We want y'all to know what we do. We want y'all to know the real us, how we kick it, how we, get down and all that good old stuff. So, babe, here go your shot.
Oh man, you got me one out.
Yeah, and we finna do a cheers, y'all. Cheers to a new life. Cause we starting a new process of what we got going on. We ain't gonna speak on it yet.
Oh yeah, we got something going on.
But cheers to that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Hopefully it goes how we want it to go, man.
It will. So yeah, we gonna start the story time.
Man, she got me.
I hope I don't look shiny. She said, drink. Hopefully I don't look shiny on there. But yeah, like we said, y'all, we're gonna get ready and start the story time. As y'all see by the title, we are doing a story time about our first
argument,
fight.
Like, first big fight. Like, that's crazy.
Yes, y'all. Our first big crazy fight, y'all. OMG. A lot of people don't know this, so if y'all watch this, just be mindful for your ears. It was the young us. This was when we first got together. We both was like 21, 20, around that age. We didn't mature, we didn't prosper, we didn't gain so much love and respect for one another. So, yeah, all this is old. So, be mindful of that. But anyways.
It's crazy.
Y'all, I'm finna go ahead and start in on how we all started.
Yeah, you started.
I can?
Yeah.
Okay. So, y'all, this is how it started. One day, it was a Saturday. I remember it like it was yesterday. No, it was actually a Friday. This is how it started. It was a Friday, and baby wanted to go out. Me, I'm not hanging because back then I was a party girl, and I didn't mind him going out because we had two kids at that time then because Chloe was a baby.
2 kids.
Yeah, so I didn't mind him going out because I used to go out all the time with my homegirl, so he was like, he want to go chill with his homeboys, which was okay. So I'm like, okay.
Never went out.
So he ended up, it was a Friday night, he went out with his boys. It went all the way, it was getting like late in the hours, but I told him before he left, I said, long as you hit me up and let me know everything okay, when I do hit you up, just reply. That's all I wanted to do, was for him to reply back to me. Yeah. So he goes out with his homeboys or whatnot, kicking it, turning up. I'm seeing him posting pictures. You were posting pictures with a gun. This was before they went out. They was like at a house or something. I guess they was getting towed up and drunk and all that. And he posting with a gun. He just posting all up on Facebook posting. So I'm like, everything going good? I see you having a little fun. I'm texting him. He texts me back. About all that. So it gets later on in the night to where they finna get ready and go to the club. I texted him, I was like, baby, be careful, have fun and all that good old stuff and all that stuff. Yeah. So he was like, all right, babe, I'm gonna hit you up he said he gonna hit me up whenever he go, I guess lead a club.
Yeah, and I never did.
He never hit me up, y'all. It was very, very late. When I say it was so late, it was like 1 o'clock in the morning.
I was just chilling with my guys though. She probably thinking something else.
I really was, but then again, I didn't care because, like I said at that time, I just wanted him to hit me up. I didn't care about what he was doing.
She should have been asleep, y'all. It's her bedtime.
No, I did go to to sleep. Remember, went to sleep because you said you was gonna hit me up before you. When you leave the club. So I'm like, okay. I went to bed because I had not to mention I had work the next morning, and I had to work. Well, that morning that he was out kicking it early that morning, I had work like at 3:30 in the morning, and he was my only transportation. So he was supposed to been back by 3 o'clock to take me to work because I was to open. I'm the only person that opened that morning. I was to open the door of the place. So
it was crazy, y'all.
I ended up waking up around the time that it was getting ready. I usually get up like at 2:30 so I can have a whole hour to prep myself to get ready for work. So I wake up to no text. That's what blew me. Hold up. I know it's 2:30 in the morning. I know you're not still in no club, and if you is, you should have been replying. I mean, you should have been texting me, letting me know, baby, I'm gonna be there before you go to work.
That's my fault. That's my. But I was lit, y'all. I was lit. I was off drugs. Yes. Liquor, everything.
So we're gonna pause, and I'm gonna take me another shot. Babe, you want another?
No, I'm alright.
Babe.
I'm alright, y'all.
Alright, dude. I just want to feel myself because this is a very, very interesting story. Yes. Y'all, okay. Let me take my other shot. Oh my God. Take it to the head.
I'm promoting the live right now, y'all, so we can get more people in here.
Yes.
No.
Okay. So back to the story, y'all. Baby ended up, where part was I at? You promoting? I forgot what part I was at. Okay, I think I know. Okay, so I woke up, no text. So I texted him. I still wasn't upset. I'm just like, okay, maybe he's still partying or maybe he forgot to text me. So I woke up, I texted him.
I did forget to text her though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But that wasn't the issue. I woke up and I seen no message, so I texted him and I was like, are you still at the club? Because you know I had work in an hour. So that was my exact words. I'm like, or maybe my exact word. But I was like, we got to
You was pissed. She was
yes,
arguing,
I was.
She was fussing, she was doing all
Thank you for sharing it, girl. We appreciate it.
So much.
Yes. So, y'all, like I said, I texted him and I was like, are you at the club still? You know I got work in an hour. No reply. No reply. So I'm like, why he not replying back to me? I let time go by. So then again, I text him again. I'm like, baby. I got work. I need to have a response. If not, let me know so I can find me another ride for work. But then it wasn't no another ride because, like I said, we had 2 kids. We had a baby, an infant baby, and my toddler. So I'm like,
the police had to come get you in there.
Nah.
Because you used to ride with the police.
Yeah, the police used to, cause like we were from a small town, y'all, and we knew everybody. So if I didn't have a ride, the police, they worked that shift. That would come and watch us open up the store. He would come get me and, you know, or take me home. And it was just like that. But I couldn't go because, like I said, I had an infant baby and I had a toddler at home. I wasn't finna leave them by themselves. What kind of mother would I be if I did?
And I'm out partying.
Yeah, so I'm like, dude, respond back to me. I got to go to work. I cannot miss work. I gotta go to work. Because back then I was the only one providing for the family at that moment. So I was like, I can't lose my job not showing up for work or not being able to work. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that happened. I'm steady texting him. He ain't replying back to my texts. So at that point, I built anger up. Yeah. So I'll start again.
She made everything bad.
Yeah, because you wasn't replying back to me. How else was I supposed to treat it? Like, he wasn't replying back to me. So I'm like, dude, what is it? What's up? Let me know. No messages at all. So I'm like, okay, let me call his phone. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what's up. Let me call his phone. So I call his phone. Y'all, the first time it was ringing. And then, like, after that, when I kept blowing up his phone, it started going to voicemail. So I'm like, I know this knucklehead. Yes, it did. So I'm like, I know this knucklehead ain't put me on the blacklist. They blocked my call knowing that at work. So that's what built up the anger even more. Yes. So it built up the anger even more. So I was like, okay, now I'm really getting frustrated. He ain't answering his phone. He ain't answering my texts. I got work in a few minutes. What am I supposed to do? So I'm getting upset, more and more upset. Then time passed by, but I'm still getting ready for work. I'm like, maybe in God's will, he's going to come and still take me to work. So I'm getting ready for work and all that good old stuff. I'm still getting ready, steady blowing his phone up, texting his phone.
She could have had my mom and daddy take her to work.
At 2 o'clock in the morning.
Ah.
It was 2, and I had to be at work at 3. I wasn't finna wake your mom and dad up at 2 o'clock in the morning. Like,
I forgot about that.
Yes.
It was that late?
Yes, you was at the club.
Man, yeah, you thinking I'm finna come? That's the time you be at the club that late. You think I'm finna come home?
But you knew I had work though. Like you knew that.
That's as soon as that's the time the club get busted.
And y'all, not to mention, y'all, he had his own little whoop and all that different stuff, y'all. So he was doing his little thing, I guess. But like I said, y'all, when I say that this boy, he didn't answer his phone. He didn't do none of that. So it's getting closer and closer time for me to get ready and go to work. So I'm like, okay, dude, where you at? You know what I'm saying? So I done got dressed. I'm sitting up here steady blowing this phone up. I'm just heated at this point of time. I'm just upset. I'm just mad. I'm pissed. I'm beyond pissed to be exact. And I'm just like, you know, what's up? What's up? Where is he at? So time passed by. It's like, I want to say 10 minutes. I don't know the exact time, but I know it's like 10 minutes. What's she say? Hey, thank you, babe. She's so nice. She's so sweet. But yeah, it was like 10 minutes before I had to go to work. And here he coming through the door. Drunk, all off of drugs and all that different stuff. I don't want to name the drugs he was on. But he was lit, y'all. He was too lit coming into the house. And that just, for some reason, made me even more pissed. Because I'm like, dude, I need to be at work. I got 10 minutes to go to work. And my job was right up the road. I wasn't even 5 minutes from my job. But I just was like, I need to go to work. Come on, take me to work. And he up here slurring like, I'm about to get it. Like, it just made me so upset. So I'm like, take me to work. What was you doing? Why you wasn't answering your phone?
I'm at the house now?
Yeah. I'm like, why you wasn't answering your phone? What was you doing?
I'm in the club. I can't hear my phone.
No, your phone was ringing at first, and then you want to turn it off because I know you.
Because I seen you blowing me up.
Okay,
I ain't gonna call you back because I'm in the club. Like, I know you gotta go to work and stuff.
Whatever.
So much, y'all.
So, anyways, he had came and all that different stuff, and we got into a big old argument even before we had left to get to go to the my job. We was in a big old arguing in the house, just going on one because I didn't trust him. I'm like, why did you not answer your phone?
I'm like you can smell me, you can do all this.
Yes, he just doing the most, and I'm like, I was still upset. I didn't want him to do all that stuff. I was just upset. So we argued all the way to my job. I never forget it. We just really on one, going on one. And he like, I wasn't doing nothing. I swear to God, I wasn't doing nothing. And I'm like, I don't believe you. And it was just going all type of stuff.
Straight left.
Yes. And so we pulled up to my job, y'all. And me and him argued in the car because at that point I had like 5 minutes to sit there and chit chat with him before I had to actually go into the store. So I'm just really going on one. Me and him in the car just going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
Swerving. I'm swerving on the road.
Yes. And I remember you had pushed me out of your car or something. I had hurt my knee, and my knee was hurting for months.
That's when we made it to the job.
Yeah, we was at the job, and you pushed me out the car or something like that, and my knee was hurting. I'm like, oh my God, so I'm in pain, but I was steady going on one, which I don't mind him pushing me out the car, because how I would have pushed me out the car too, because I was all in his face like this, pushing his head. It just got overboard, y'all.
She tripping, y'all. She be tripping, man.
Cause, like I said, everything would have went smooth.
She loved me though. That's how I know she loved me.
Exactly.
If she didn't react like that, I would have knew. She probably would have had another man over.
Everything.
Anything like, you know.
Everything would have went smooth if he would have just texted me back, or you know, at least let me know that he was on his way and all that different stuff. He swerving down, his phone went dead. But I'm like, your phone.
I think it did go dead though.
But I'm like, your phone went dead soon as I start calling you. Your phone go dead. Like, come on now. That just seemed too coincidental. Like, I just was like, I didn't understand it. But we, like I said, we was arguing and all that. We had an extra little 5 minutes for work. So I was just really arguing with him. I was just going on one for no reason, really, because it wasn't a big deal. But I was hurt. I was more so hurt because when I go out and I have fun, we have rules and we set rules, and that's what we try to do. Like, if I'm going out and I'm having fun, I expect you expect me to be texting you and letting you know what's going on, calling you, and all the different stuff. So when you go out, I expect the same thing.
True.
Hey, in the town. Yes, so let me take a shot, y'all.
Anything.
Babe, you gotta take another one.
No.
One more, dang.
She trying to make me drink, y'all.
Yes. He needs to
baby,
tell him drink,
shots.
y'all. Comment down below, say drink.
Little baby shots. Give me some.
Now he wanna drink.
Give me little baby shots.
But y'all, like I said, back to the story though. It was about like 5 minutes before I went in. So me and him was arguing and all that good old stuff, just doing what couples do whenever they get into it. So I'm like, but he was so nonchalant though, y'all. When I say he was so nonchalant, dude, and every time we have an argument, he be so nonchalant. Like, he don't care.
I do care.
You do care, but you don't show it. Like, you don't argue back. He don't do none of that different stuff. He do not argue back. And that's something I like about him, because I don't like nobody. Yeah, I don't like nobody going head for head and then we get to the point where we scuffling. Like, no, I don't like that. So, yeah, we was arguing and all that stuff, and he just like, oh my gosh, go in the store, go to work, and that's making me mad now, because I'm like, don't rush me off. What you trying to do? Why you trying to send me to work? So when I got out the car, I went and unlocked the doors of the store first. Mind y'all, he's still in the parking lot. So I'm looking at the cameras and I see him still out there, and I'm like, why is he still out there? So I unlocked the door. I went back outside, and he pulled it out of the driveway with his window down.
No problem.
And I can't remember exactly what the hell did I say, but I said something that just blew him up, y'all. When I say
I know what she said.
What?
She's gonna go be with somebody else. some dirty shit.
Yeah, I said some hurtful stuff. I know that much. I can't remember exactly. Like, he said I said something about going to be with somebody else, which it probably is the truth. I probably did say some crazy stuff like that, because like I said, we were young and we were fresh in a relationship then. So I'm like, all I know is I said something very, very, very disrespectful. And y'all, when I say he hopped out that car, put that car in park so fast. And hopped out that car. I couldn't lock that door fast enough, y'all. I'm shutting the door closed, locking the door. And he just beat on the door like, boom, 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 kicking the door like this.
This is where she work at. I'm doing it at where she work
at. Yes, y'all. Yes, girl, he pushed me out the car. When I say push me out the car, he pushed me out the car, girl. Pushed me all the way out the car. But y'all, when I say I couldn't lock that door fast enough, this boy be jerking on the door handle, like trying to, open the door, boom, boom, kicking the door. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, just leave.
We the only ones in front of the store.
Ain't no, because it's 3:30 in the morning, y'all. Ain't nobody, usually people start coming at 4 because that's when we open up. But we have to be there at 3:30 to open up everything and have everything laid out, the coffee and stuff made. So, yeah, it wasn't nobody out there. The police wasn't even there. Like, he wasn't even there that morning. Usually he sit out there until 4 o'clock. But somehow that day, yeah, he wasn't even there. So he being on the door and all this different type of crazy mess, madman mess. And y'all, he ended up busting the window with his feet. Babe, what was you thinking?
I got scared when I did it.
Well, exactly. As soon as he bust that goddamn window, y'all, that nigga zooted off. Like, as soon as it cracked that, boom, he looked like he was a deer headlights.
The whole window shattered.
Yeah, oh my gosh, I can't even laugh hard enough. That was just so funny, man. Because I was so scared because I'm like, I know I'm finna get fired. I just knew I was finna get fired. I'm like,
nope, still didn't get fired.
Because they love me because I'm a hard worker. Wherever I work at, I'm such a good and hard worker, y'all. So they don't be wanting to fire me. They like, no, if we lose her, we lose a business, you know, because everybody loved me. And to be honest, to be real, everybody came in the store for me. I'm not even trying to be cocky or none of that different type of stuff. The only reason why people was coming there was because of me. And that's just to be real.
She coming home with tips at the ass.
All day, every day. I'm coming home with hundreds of dollars of tips. You know, people tipping me $20, $10, $5 here and there. I love that job because every day, if it wasn't payday, I still got paid every day because of people just tipping us. But, and it was a little cashier job, but where we came from, people so generous there. So if they had like a couple dollars or $5 or something like that left over out of their chain, they giving it to the cashiers, especially the ones they like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, y'all, like I was saying, this boy bust the whole window, y'all.
Yeah, man, I was trying to get to it, man.
I didn't know what to do. Y'all. I was so scared. So, my boss, she usually come around 6 o'clock. And I was like, you know what, I have to tell her because if I don't tell her, then I'm going to really be in trouble. So, yeah, I called her 3:30 in the morning. First, she wasn't answering. But I was like...
She had to wake up.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm steady calling.
She know who she is, y'all.
Yeah.
The manager that had to wake up at 3, she know who she is.
So I called her and she finally picked up the phone, y'all. And she was like, what's up? What's going on? Is it something happening at the store? You blowing me up like this? What's going on? And I'm like... I just couldn't tell. I was just like, the front door of the store busted. It's shattered. It's gone. And she's like, what's going on? What happened? Like somebody tried to break in? I'm like, nah.
Yeah. I tried to break in.
I'm like, me and Robert got into it. So I just went on and laid it outside. So we got into it. And he came trying to come in the store. And I had to lock the store. And he busting the window down. And she said, I'm back. Yes. So, since you back, we finna tell you what happened, girl. We ended up getting into an argument, a fight. We pulled up to the store. And we got into...
pushed out the car. Yeah, she ran in the store mad.
Yeah, I'm mad. I'm unlocking the door. Once I unlocked the door...
She ran in.
I ran in and I said something.
And I'm pulling off.
Yes.
And when I'm pulling off, she's saying some
crazy stuff. Like, yeah, I'm going to leave you for another man. A man that can be real with me and blah, blah, this. I'm going to be with him and get him this twat.
And then I turned around. I did a whole U-turn.
Yeah.
I was finna run my car into the store. But I thought about it. Like, nah, I'm just finna go get it.
So as he running into the store, running up to the store, I'm locking the door back. He beating on the window and kicking the window and all that different stuff. And he busted the window just like that. So I called my manager. I told my manager what was up. And I said, you know, my boyfriend shattered the window. She said, what happened? I told her that we was into an argument. I ran into the store to protect myself. And he came after me and he busted the window. So she was like, okay, I'm on my way there. So when she got here.
She had to get out the bed.
She said it's too much, I'm crying.
For real.
So as she comes to the store, sitting at the window, my job, before she comes.
I'm gone. I'm gone.
Yes, he long gone. When he shot at that window, that nigga dusted out of the way. He got low. So, mind y'all, it's 4 o'clock before she even made it. So, customers coming like, what happened to the window? What happened to the window? And I'm just like, somebody tried to break the window and all that, and I had to protect myself. I didn't tell them go into details in the story because it wasn't their business. I'm just like, it's somebody, I guess, tried to bust into the store and shot at the door and all that. So, mind y'all, my boss finally came in. She finally came to the store. If y'all tuning in, make sure y'all like this video right now. Smash that like button.
Like the video,
you
man.
guys. But if you're new, subscribe to the channel, do all that good old stuff, and turn that post notification bell on. But with that being said, y'all, yes, my boss ended up making it to the store. She wanted to know full details because she's just the manager. She had to call the store owner, the supervisor. She had to tell it all to them. So we gonna get into that. So she ended up coming to the store. I had to lay her out the whole story because she was gonna go look at the footage anyways, because that's just the type of boss she was. If anything happened in that store, she running straight to that camera and she looking at everything. So she was like, "What happened?" I laid it out to her. I was just real. She said,
"Too real."
I swear to God, thought about that life too. When I say she was so real, so I could, tell her everything that went on. So I went on and told her, I'm like, me and my boyfriend was arguing. He didn't come home at night. He was out partying. He came home at the last minute, went answering his phone. I was upset. I said a few hurtful things, and he busted the window. Now, I was like, I was trying to protect myself. He was trying to hit on me and all that, so he busted the window. Thanks for tuning in, babe.
She had everybody saying, leave him, leave him.
Yes, and babe, before we get into that, you guys, and like I said, the boss, I told her everything that happened, and she was like, oh my gosh, she was like, I gotta look at this footage, So she ended up looking at the footage, but she didn't show me the footage. At that moment, she didn't show me the footage of nothing that was going on. So she's like, she came back out, she was like, God dang, I don't know how I'm gonna say this. Explain this to the supervisor. She's like, I gotta tell him right. And I was like, yeah, go ahead and tell him, it is what it is. I was like, but I do not want to lose my job. It's so crazy. I'm glad you guys. I know, right? We can laugh it out now since it's so old. But yeah, y'all, when I say I thought I was finna lose my job, that's the only thing that was going through my mind. I'm like, please do not let me lose my job. So I'm telling her, please, whatever you can, please try to save my job because I need my job. I cannot lose my job.
I didn't give a... I didn't give two.
They so wrong. But me, I did give a dang because that's all we had. At that time we had to keep our lights on.
I was in the streets. I was something else, y'all. I was something else, man. I did a lot of stuff when I was younger.
Yeah, but that's another story.
I'm 28. All this happened when.
So who is this?
Hold on, I got it. It was like that. My boy Jesse.
Said what? This was at Exxon.
Ex-son Jesse. I was like 21. This happened. 21. I'm 28 now, fam. So this happened when I was 21, bro. A lot of stuff happened when I was 21, bro.
Yes, that's when we was just in our little primes and just doing the most.
I'm doing everything, man.
But yeah, y'all. So I'm begging my manager not to let me get fired. She's like, I'm gonna keep you from getting fired. I got you. I'm just gonna explain to him that you was in an abusive relationship and you were trying to protect yourself. So that had happened. The supervisor came around, I want to say 8, 9-ish. And I'm like, I'm scared because I got off work at 2. And when she told me the supervisor is coming to, because the supervisor didn't stay where we stay, they had to come a little distance. And when she told me that the supervisor said he's coming down, I'm like, okay, maybe he make it when I get off of work because I did not want him to make it while I got to work. This man pulled up. He pulled up. And he was like, first he came in, he was like, hey, Audrey, and all this, but he was so quiet, like, usually he talk and jolly, but he was upset about that window. I'm not even gonna study. He was upset. Yeah, so he was like, hey, and he did a little hey, but he didn't say much to me. So I'm like, oh my gosh, hey, who's that?
Eric.
Hey, Eric.
My boy Eric.
But yeah, so he ended up coming in. He was like, hey, I was like, hey, I'm scared. He went straight to the back where my manager was at. So they back there talking for like a whole hour. I guess they was watching the footage and all that different stuff. And then they ended up calling me back there. No, my manager ended up coming up there to me and she was like, what did you do to him? What'd you say to him? She's like, because I know you said something because we've seen you come in the store and then you stuck your head out. He said, what up, Two Fly? And
what
he was like, she was like, she said, and you stuck your head out, you said something, and you fired him off, and he came in. Like this video, y'all. Make sure y'all like this video, subscribe, and all that good old stuff. Comment. But yeah, she was like, we know you said something to him. What you said, and I was like, I can't really remember. I said, I know I said something hurtful to him, but I was just playing. And she was like, well, that's what the supervisor back there saying. He said she said something to him to provoke him.
She pissed me off, y'all. She threw me off. I'm already drunk, high, everything. I just got back from the club, dropping her off. Like, come on, man. I ain't even been asleep. Did none of that. Like, she blew me, and I still couldn't go to sleep after that.
Yeah, because you thinking about that busted window.
Like, damn, they finna come pick my ass up, man. I eventually fell asleep.
Oh my God! Oh, shit! I
can tell you, baby.
Okay, baby.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh my God, y'all! It was so funny. So.
Everyone in Costa listening to this story.
So y'all, we had went. So I had to go back there to the supervisor. The supervisor asked me. He was like, "What happened?" So I had laid it out, and I told him, "Me too." Yeah. Oh my God,
bro.
So they told me. Not the manager. The supervisor called me to the back or whatnot, and I'm like, he said, "What happened?" I just want to know from point A to point B what happened. So I just laid it out out there to him. I'm like, "This what happened. That's what happened. This what happened. That's what happened." And he was like, "What did you say to him?" And I'm like, "Huh?" And he was like, "What did you say to him on that camera?" Because he played the footage to me. That's what he did. He played the footage, and I was seeing myself like,
and come back and lock it real fast.
Yeah, and he stopped it at that point. He said, "What did you say to him right there?" I'm like, I gotta save my job, so I gotta think of something. I told him. He don't need to come back. He don't need to go back to my house. He need to I'll pack all his stuff up and get out my house.
And that's what made you do that? Yeah, right.
That's what I had to say to save my job, y'all. I swear to God. I told him he can't go back to my house. He need to pack all his stuff up. Oh, he said no, fighting amazing.
That's crazy. Yes. Like this video, y'all, man. Get this video a thumbs up.
Exactly. So, y'all, that's what I told him, and he was like, "Oh, okay." He's like, "Okay, I can understand, that situation." So I was like, I said, "I do not leave." I was pleading to him, like, "I do not need to lose my job. I need my job. I'm the only one working, and I don't need to be homeless and all that different stuff." So he was like, "All right, I'm gonna think about it. I gotta take this to the store owner." So he had to go to the store owner because he was like, "I'm just the supervisor, but I have to report this to the store owner." So I'm like, But at that time, I knew the store owner as well. I was one of his favorite employees. Like, I said the most. I was one of his favorite employees. Like, I would barely see him. I worked there for 4 years, and I seen him probably maybe 4 times when he working there. But every time I seen him, he loved me, he adored me, he always held a conversation with me. So I'm like, okay, maybe he helped let me keep my job. And so
he did.
Yeah, so they fast forward to some days later. At first I couldn't. They suspended me from the job. So I'm like, okay.
How long was you?
I was suspended for about 2 weeks.
Yeah,
I was off from work for 2 weeks.
She was hurt, y'all.
Yeah.
She pissed off with that. I couldn't win for nothing.
Yeah.
After that happened, she always was mad at me. That whole 2 weeks.
Yes, I was just upset because I'm like, I hope I ain't lose my job. They told me they'll let me know. Now, I didn't know I was going to be off for 2 weeks. They told me they'll let me know when I could return back to work. So they ended up calling me. The supervisor ended up calling me and was like, "Can you come back to work? We need to talk to you," and blah, blah, this and blah, blah, that. And I'm like, okay. So they didn't tell me I can come back to work. They just told me I can return back to talk to them. So I come back to work. And it's the manager, the supervisor, and the store owner. All of them in a room together. I come back there, I'm like, oh my God, I'm so nervous. I'm like, God dang, I hope ain't nothing. They not gonna tell me I can't work no more. Because the store owner.
Amazing, you're terminated.
He wasn't playing. He just sitting there with his hands like this the whole time. And I'm like, I'm just crying in the inside, like, please let me have my job. So we come in there, he look at the footage. He asked me, he said, what happened? I let him know what happened. And he was like, okay. He was like, well, the only way you can save your job is if, yes. He was like, the only way that you can save your job is if you put a restraining order on him. Yes, that's what you remember. That's why I had to put a restraining order on you.
I had to pay so much money.
Yes. So he was like, the only way you can save your job is if
I paid that money though.
If you put a restraining order on him, and he paid for our glass being busted. And I'm like, all right.
She didn't give a fuck. Shit.
I needed my job, so I'm like, okay, shoot. Is that all y'all won't do? That? Do I need to do anything else? Like, come on.
I should have left her ass, y'all. I should have left.
Yeah, that had happened, y'all. I ended up having to go to put a restraining order on him and all that good old stuff. And then he ended up paying
so much money, yes. Like $1,800.
You have to pay something for that window, the restraining order. And it wasn't him paying for the restraining order.
No, I paid so much money. I was paying on that shit.
You had to pay because we had to go to court. We missed court days like so many times, and it's like $350 every time you miss a court day. So, and then we finally went to court for that. I had to dismiss the charges. And that was even just crazy because then they was mad at me for dismissing the charges. And it was just so much stuff that we had to go through, y'all. When I say so much. What did he say?
Yeah. I can't. Do not leave her. That's my best friend.
Aww.
I would never leave Amelia, man. We've been through too much together, bro.
Too much. But yeah, y'all, that's how that went. You know, we ended up on a restraining order on him. I had to dismiss the order. And that's how that happened. You know what I'm saying? But we ended up still being together. That's why I dismissed it, because we were still together. So what I look like going to court for him, because if I went to court and I went through with those orders and he did that to the door and stuff like that, he would have had to serve some time. And what I look like sending my kid's father to jail. You know what I'm saying? And we had worked it out by the time we went to court.
We always talk about everything. Like, whatever we go through, we talk about it. That's probably why we together for this long.
Yes. And I knew deep down that it was my fault anyways, because I blew it out of proportion. I mean, he was just trying to have a little fun. And I understood that. But when it got to the point where he didn't accept my phone calls and stuff like that, that's when I kind of got irritated. Yes, she's the restraining order. Yeah, so y'all, that's how that went. That was our first little fight.
Yeah, man, that's what we kind of tell y'all, man.
Yes, he loved me. Because he did cheat on me. And then I ain't gonna even lie, y'all. Like, after that, everybody heard about it. Everybody heard about him busting my store windows. I mean, my job windows. Everybody around the town, because we was in a smaller town. So everybody really knew about it. And then one of his homeboys gonna have in there to come to the job one time he was with some other girl. And like, he trying to tell me that he was dancing at the club that night. Man. He was dancing all up on this girl, which I knew the girl and all that. So I asked her, I was like, this such had happened. No. She was like, hell no. She was like, I even tried. She said, because we weren't friends or none of that. I just knew her. She was just in a mutual group. And I asked her, she was like, hell no. She was like, I'm not even going to lie to you. I tried to dance on your man. She said, because she didn't know that was my guy, because we were freshly in a relationship. We weren't really putting our business out there like that. And she was like, I tried to dance on him, truth be told. She was like, but he was not going. She was like, I thought he was gay or something. That's what she said. She's like, because I tried to throw this ass on him, and that nigga hurried up and moved out the way. Yeah. And I was like, because he know his girl don't play. If that would have got back to me, I would have cut his ass up. You know what I'm saying?
Cuckoo.
But yeah, y'all, that's how that story went, y'all. Oh my gosh, it was so freaking crazy. Babe.
Yeah, man. I enjoyed this time with y'all, man. Now it's time for me to go turn up to myself and relax for Easter tomorrow.
Because we got a long day tomorrow.
Y'all. Then I got to get ready for the work. Long week of work, man.
Dang, you better go back at it. So we hope y'all enjoyed this. If y'all caught it late, please make sure you go back and watch this video, because I'm telling y'all, it's so funny. He said, oh, my girl don't be playing. Make sure y'all like this video up right now. Like it, like it, like it. Don't stop liking it. Make sure you share this video. Share it on all y'all platforms so everybody can see the amazing things we doing on this channel.
Hey, whoever watching this video, hey, when a video upload, I need y'all to comment again. I need whatever y'all said to say it again, because everything gonna be gone.
But they don't have to repeat what they said. They can just, comment again, say it was lit or whatnot. But let us know that you tuned in. Let everybody else know that y'all had tuned in to this video as well. And whoever we see do comment the most after we shut this video down, we're going to give y'all a shout out on the next video. Y'all know we post every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Yes.
So make sure y'all stay tuned in and, watch our videos. But with that being said, y'all, we're out. We finna go because I'm feeling myself. Y'all see me. Y'all see the face. I'm sweating.
I'm feeling myself.
And we out. Until the next video, you guys. Peace. Cut that off.
Gang.